Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. I also want to use the opportunity to appreciate you for all your support for me, for always being part of my channel. Thank you so much. My God will bless you. So my people, we are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Information reaching us right now is that the king have started again with this Tadenikawo issue. Recall that before, like 1 month ago, there have been this rumor and problem here and there saying that the king wanted to go on a vacation with Queen Naomi. And when Queen Naomi refused, he bring it down to Prince Tadenikawo, claiming that he has to spend time with his son, that he's beginning to look as if he's not part of his son's growth and all of that. So my people, when Queen Naomi keep rejecting that, they said it got to a point where he decides that Tade's school will be changed. Okay, the reasons they said he started that was because they said a man came to pick Prince Tadenikawo from school with Queen Naomi's car. And that was when there was a rumor that there's a online airline boss who wants to marry Queen Naomi. And during that period, they said maybe the king was thinking that maybe it's Queen Naomi's friend or man friend that came to pick Tade. And we all know that the king got spies everywhere who watches over Queen Naomi's movement and Tade. So he also have people in that school where Tade is, and that was why Queen Naomi decided to take away his son from such school, because they said the person who owns that school was is a lady from Ile-Ife. So every move that Queen Naomi makes in that school, the person sells Queen Naomi's information to the king, and this is one thing that is not good for Queen Naomi. And that was why they said she withdrew Tadenikawo from that school and put her in one of the private schools in Lagos, because we do know that she have a house in Lekki. So they said ever since then the king have been trying to make trouble out of that, claiming that he have the right to decide on where Tadenikawo will go to school and all of that. But we do know that Tade is still a minor. So all this gra he's doing, we do know that he's doing it just to get Queen Naomi's attention. But they said this thing happened before school closes for this long-term vacation. And throughout this long-term vacation, Queen Naomi have been in Akure for all her programs and all of that. And all this while, she have been trying to protect Tadenikawo from the public and from spies, and especially from all these Olories in the palace, because there was a time they said Mariam visited Tade's school and all of that. So these are the kind of things that Queen Naomi don't want for Tadenikawo, because we do know that these Olories, they don't like Tade, they don't like him. As long as she's coming from Queen Naomi, they don't like him. And the best thing Queen Naomi can do is to protect his son with his life. But with the way the king is going, he's trying to make Prince Tadenikawo vulnerable to these ladies. And Queen Naomi have decided that she is not going to allow that to happen. So my people, they said as school now resumed, that the king started again about that he has the right to choose which school his son attend, and for that he will be the one to determine the school that they will go to. My people, they said the Queen Naomi have made it clear to him that he is not ready to send her son, to a school where they will be obtaining information from her and be selling to the king and to the public, because all this news going on in her name on social media, they all most of them are being sold out by people who are close to her and people who are close to the king as well. So, and on that note, they are supposed to be very careful with the kind of people they mingle with and with the kind of place they involve themselves to, because it is people around them that sell most of this information to bloggers, and there's no doubt about it. So, in order to be in a safer side, Naomi have decided that he is not going to allow the king decide which school Tade attends. That Tade is still a minor, and in as much as the king is still Tade's father, and no one is disputing that, but she have the right to decide for Tade now until he is of age. That he is still a minor. He's not going to allow the father to take charge now. That the father can take the matter anywhere he wants it. That she is ready to come for explanation, because all these things the king is doing, I don't think it is going to lead them anywhere. Rather, it will bring more problems, because we do know that he is doing these things so that Queen Naomi will be frustrated, and later some people will come out to say that it's true love and all of that. I don't see love here, because this is something, although it's because of the way the marriage is going, because if not, I don't think deciding Tade's school would be a problem between the two, you know. Had it been they are not having this Olories around, and all these problems are not coming up, Tade's school is not supposed to be a problem. The king can agree to the Queen Naomi's decision, and Queen Naomi can as well agree to the king's decision on which school that Tade attends. But because because Queen Naomi is trying to protect Tade from the Olories in the palace, who can go extra mile to see that they eliminate the child, you know, just to make sure that everything about Queen Naomi is being erased. You see that's why Queen Naomi have to be very careful, and that is the reason she have decided to take Tade away from the previous school, because the school is selling her information out to the public and to the king. And as well, the king have spies, you know, who record every move that Queen Naomi makes in that school, because she will always be there, if not to bring Tade to school, to take him back home and to do some stuffs, because that is where her son school. So they said in order to avoid all this, she have decided to change Tade's school, but the king is not accepting it. He is saying that that cannot happen, that he has the right to choose which school his son attend, that he wants to be fully part of his son's growth, because with the way Queen Naomi is going, that he's trying to separate him from his son and all of that. But let's not forget that they said Queen Naomi have accepted that he is ready to co-parent with the king, you know, in peace. But that doesn't mean that he will allow the king take that certain decision that will affect Prince Tadenikawo in the future. So my people, now so we hear them all. They said they are now fighting over Tade's school once again, when we thought that everything had been settled. So that's the gist at the moment. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? What do you think about it? Say it on the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. My God will bless you. See you guys soon. Bye for now. Love you guys.